across the globe, no matter the weather, rain, sunny or snow. I guess all the sacrifice was worth it. The pain made perfect and gave me a purpose, yeah. And I still don't get no breaks. And you about to learn why if you in my way. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down.
What a night we expect it to be. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier. Only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. And he'll be taking on Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3". Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork. Watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right. This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be bound wanting.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali. His fights against George Foreman. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. So here we go again. Ali versus Frazier. Will we see yet another fight of the century?
This is called fight of the century. We've got to find a name for it. We're going to make it special. Fight of the ages, fight of the planets, fight of the gods. The boxing gods. That's it, the fight of the gods. This is that fight.
The left hook can't miss. Nice counter. Prevents that left uppercut from scoring. How about that time counter shot? This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside and just banging and banging and banging.
You've got a swarmer on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Hold on, I got to cut you off here, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Oh, no! Ali is down! Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him. 1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make up.
Take shots off and don't.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full battle, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Let's see if they go to the body. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Hold it right there. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You'd like to see more jabs. Catch and shoot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
You've got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep him out there, because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use that endless shot power.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. There's a counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there.
Big deep breath. Big deep.
On to the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blocks the left uppercut. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
They both want the knockout. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Do you believe what we're seeing? Beautiful. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided... Here we go to the 4th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut just missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. So he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was it. Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
You'd like to see more jabs. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. So much firepower here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to pull it right there. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Frazier is in trouble again. How is Frazier still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
You're much better. Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Good man. Switch on. Get your boxing back together. You've been coasting for this. Good there. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those ones going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round.
Still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't...
You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for...
Box him back together. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
He's absolutely shattered. He's ready.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Go back out there and win this round.
Finish him. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand...
There's the bell to start round 6. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket them.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Both men step back for just a moment. Good defense on that right hook. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Do you believe this? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now,
hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are there.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Out of the way, that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Ali in that. There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but it looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are out.
So time to go celebrate after...